From Chicago, it's my pleasure and honor to welcome all of you throughout the nation to AFAA. Today we will be advancing our country by advancing the future for adults with autism. My name is Dr. Joseph Nyre, and I'm the President and CEO of the Hope Institute for Children and Families. We're pleased to be partnering with all of you across the country, foremost individuals with autism spectrum disorders, parents, providers, researchers, clinicians, academics, policymakers, all of you. We're pleased to be here for this momentous national town hall meeting. I'm on stage this morning for one purpose, to introduce to you two very special leaders. When we were creating the Autism Program of Illinois by uniting families and providers and universities to advance the futures for adults with autism, we found special support across the state of Illinois. But in Chicago, we recognized the support of two very active and passionate champions for autism. Whether the issue has been accessibility, family and community resource centers, Head Start programs, innovative schools, treatment centers, employment, housing, recreation, or quality of life, Chicago Mayor Richard M. Daley and First Lady Maggie Daley have been energetic and stalwart advocates on behalf of individuals with autism spectrum disorders. It's been noted that when the Daleys recognize a need, they know no boundaries and overcome all hurdles. A parent recently told me, the Daleys get it, they understand, and they take action. It's my contention that as a result of their leadership, Chicago is becoming one of the most accommodating and accessible cities for persons with autism in our nation. I very much appreciate the fact that both of them took time from their very busy schedules to join us today. It's my honor and privilege to present to you Mayor Richard M. Daley and Mrs. Maggie Daley.
Good morning. Thank you very much, Dr. Nye, for those kind remarks, to Georgia Winson, to Mary Ellen Karen, our Commissioner Department of Family and Support Services, to all the volunteers and parents and friends. As mayor, on behalf of the people of the city of Chicago, I want to welcome everyone here at the UIC Forum, as well as hundreds of more participating at 15 satellite locations across the country, to the Advancing Futures for Adults with Autism National Town Hall meeting. The topic you are addressing today is very important. According to the latest figures from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, 1 in every 100 children born in the United States could develop autism spectrum disorder. That amounts to more than 6,500 school-age children here in Chicago, more than 29,000 across the state of Illinois. While we still have a long way to go, thanks to programs like Autism Program of Illinois, resources for providing needed services for the children and youth are improving. But all too often, when these children reach adulthood, they are at risk of not having the services they need to help them with employment, housing, health care, and transportation. Working together, your challenge today is to help set the national agenda for these important issues for local, state, and national governments, and even for the world. I want to thank all those who have helped make this event possible, especially the national co-chairs, Autism Speaks, New York Center for Autism. But I also want to commend our Illinois-based organizations, the Hope Institute for Children and Families, Autism Program of Illinois, Trinity Services, for taking a strong leadership role in today's event. These organizations not only provide vital services here in our state, but they are leading by example in creating a national dialogue about how to enhance the quality of life for adults with autism. Today, you will have to make tough choices, whether it's on behalf of the autism community of Illinois or another state or community group you represent. The needs of adults with autism depend upon your knowledge, as well as they are broad and very individualized. is that Dr. Nyre has once said, the key to success in this program is to put a face on autistic people. It's a son, a daughter, eventually adult. And to me, in closing, I want to commend everyone for participating, for your commitment and dedication. Thanks to your hard work, we'll be one step closer to ensuring that all people with autism receive the maximum benefit from the programs and services available, so they have the opportunity to reach their full potential in life. I wish you the best at having this town hall meeting. And now I'd like to introduce an extraordinary woman who has dedicated her life, passion to helping and inspiring young people, especially teenagers, my wife, Maggie Daley. Maggie?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, I am here today as one who is concerned about Chicago and its children, as one who is committed to improving our system of education. But most importantly, I am here as a mother. I have watched my children grow, and as adults, I have watched them develop their independence and seize their future. My daughter, Daley, who I think will dedicate her life to this field, is here also with me, and she is studying at DePaul to get a PhD in clinical psychology. Yes, I'm very proud of her. How can we assure that the 29,000 children in our state, and I know this is throughout the country, and the thousands of children with autism spectrum disorder also have the chance to live independently and develop their full potential? Becky Moore, one of the parents here today, recently spoke of her son Joss. And I hope you don't mind, Becky, I'm going to quote you. It was in a television interview, and this is what she said. "He is such a good little boy. He's got a big heart and a warm smile, and when he is grown, I'd like to be able to see him get a job, to have a family if he wants or not. But my biggest concern, what I really hope for in my heart of hearts, is that he will be able to be independent." Each of us who is a parent can understand Becky Moore's sentiments. Unfortunately, sentiments aren't enough. We need a plan, and we need to convert that plan into action. Much work has gone into setting the stage for today's meeting, and those of you in this room and those participating across the nation are the beneficiaries of a great deal of planning by some of the finest minds in the field of autism. I am very proud that my home state of Illinois was well represented in these efforts. I am confident that you will leave today's proceedings energized and with a clear vision of the future for all of us. I wish you well, and I look forward to witnessing the great things that I know you will accomplish. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mayor and Mrs. Daley, for joining us here and for those very inspiring words. Hello, I'm Lisa Goring. I'm the Director of Family Services at Autism Speaks, and I'm a steering committee member of Advancing Futures for Adults with Autism. Thank you, everyone, for being here and committing to spending the day with us.